This year I turned 27, and usually each year I've turned 20 something. It just feels like any other year, but this year it suddenly dawned upon me that I'm only 3 years away from 30, and I still had a lot of things on my bucket list, so I made a promise to myself to tick off as many things on there before the time slips away from me. I stopped waiting around for other people to join me on my adventures and went by myself. As an extrovert, I sometimes find it hard to spend a long time alone, but this year I've spent more of my time in my own company, having grown distant from some of my friends, and along the way I've gained some new friends and been on more adventures this year because of it. Here are a few of the lessons I've learned this year from solo travelling. Lesson 1. It's okay to not have a plan. Sometimes taking things one step at a time is the plan. I've always felt the need to feel fully prepared and overthink everything in my life, but this year I'm learning how to let go, to just let things unfold and go with the spontaneity of life, to follow the path of adventure. On my travels, I met so many people not knowing where they will end up next, not even knowing how long they'll be where they are now, and it has really taught me how to be comfortable with the uncertainty of life. Lesson 2. Starting again from scratch is a brave and a good thing to do. It will teach you a lot about yourself and what you want from life. I've been on the same path for the last 5 years, wanting to pivot and find what it is I'm passionate about, wishing I was doing something creative instead, but always being too scared of starting again or feeling behind, and that led me nowhere closer to achieving my goals. So I'm learning to be okay with having nothing to lose now, to starting again from the bottom, because that's where we all were once, so why isn't it okay to be there again? Being around so many people giving up everything they had to start a new life somewhere completely foreign has made me feel a bit more comfortable with not knowing what my next step is too. Lesson 3. You may not know what it is you want, but you won't find what you want from life by continuing to do what it is you definitely don't want. So quit that 9 to 5. Chase your dreams. No dream is too big. You can truly make anything happen if you just start now. I really learned how to dream again this year, and I started to work towards them. Before, I feel like I was just putting one foot in front of the other, not really realizing where I was walking to, following the same path I thought everyone else was, thinking this was the right thing for me. Lesson 4. Live somewhere abroad for a year. You will either learn that you really like where you are from and choose to stay there, or it will show you don't like where you are from and you want to leave. A friend in Poland said this. I've always felt the urge to move away and breathe in the life of another culture, but somehow I've always made excuses or let myself be held back. This year I feel inspired to make radical change, to jump in before I'm ready. Lesson 5. It's okay to feel rejected. Not everyone's going to like you, and that's a good thing. The rarity of people you truly get on with is a treasure in life, and you wouldn't appreciate it for what it is without the ones you don't. As a friend once told me, a good future needs some bad memories. Lesson 6. You're only as alone as you want to be. When you travel solo, you're actually surrounded by people who are in the same boat as you. Everyone is looking to make new friends and seek meaningful connections. The beauty of solo travelling is the freedom it comes with, being able to choose who you're around and being alone when you want to be, making the plans you want to do. The downsides of solo travelling is the intense highs and lows you feel when you meet really cool people and when it ends all so abruptly. But feeling this is a reminder of the beauty of life and friendships, the beginnings and endings. You meet so many colourful souls along the way. Lesson 7. Be the first one to talk to someone and reach out to people. Most people want to be bothered and be asked questions. Most people generally want to share a part of their soul with you. It will increase your chances of finding your soulmates in life. And when you find that soul that matches yours, you'll never have regretted speaking to them first. Who knows, you could have walked past your soulmate already. To all the people I met on my travels, I want you to know that you have a part of my heart, and I genuinely hope we meet again someday.